Good morning, family. Coming on with another video. Um, as you can see, this is a video that I made some some days back in about 7/17 Rapture date, and I touched bases on it. I shared some scriptures in it, and I also shared about being an Israelite, coming into this truth and this awakening, how so many people don't know who we are and don't know what this is all about. Just coming into the understanding of the Bible, the scriptures that were taken from our land, the promised land, back in 70 AD by the Romans, by them having it. And to this day, of course, where we at in this walk in this truth, how controlling, how they who are ruling still this day, and making a call about the Bible in itself. So also coming into this truth, understanding that the book was written about the Israelites, for the Israelites, and to the Israelites. And when you get that understanding, then you should definitely know to follow what's going on with the Israelites. Well, then you want to know who those people are, because that's going to stir you towards and to put you in the direction of truth and what prophecy. Satan, says for him that he will deceive the whole world, and deception is great. It's very great. Unfortunately, there are people who are innocent, who just follow along with people because they are yearning or seeking or wanting something. But the truth is that even though you're following these people, ones who have came on the forefront and told about, oh, I've had many dreams, I've had visions, I've had where I've seen 7/17, meaning that 7/17 is the rapture date. The Almighty's still going to hold each person responsible in this, because we have to personally know who we are and who we are to the Almighty, not about going about someone else's what they are saying, in the sense of taking it for what they say. We need to seek the Almighty ourselves, and don't jump on bandwagons, of course, not to do that. But so many people are watchful and want this world to come to an end. But I must say, I've been following and watching videos, since I came into this truth, from others who don't have a clue who the true people are. They don't even have a clue that Jesus is not white. They believe that the idolatry pictures that they're putting out is not even the real Messiah, Yeshua, who died for the Israelites, for the repentance of sins. Ones don't have a clue. It's like we serving or having many different gods, and that's what it is. They're holding tight to the father of Isaac, Jacob, and Abraham, and of the 12 tribes and their descendants. They're holding true to that God, but they're not realizing that they're really worshiping other gods. So this is how this deception is, how the world has just made it to where everyone saying that they are worshiping one God, one Almighty, one Most High, but they're not. Can't you see it? Can't you understand that, through deceptions and through different ways of how, it's also written in the Bible in 1 Samuel's, where it speaks of that the Almighty said that he was the king over Israel, but Israel wanted their own king. And you have to understand the storyline with that other nation had their own king, their own gods. And just knowing that if you want to worship the Almighty that put the sun, the stars, and the moon in the sky. You can, but you have to come in the right lineup. You have to have the right truth. And knowing that how deceptive that those ones in Rome, the ones who wanted to rule the world and still ruling to this day, due to the fall of the Israelites, due to them going in captivity, due to them rebelling and not keeping the covenant that was given to them. Once you get to understand where that is and what that's about, and putting really wrapping your head around that, I could tell, one said, well, it doesn't matter what color our Messiah is. Well, it does matter. If you went to, if just say your child was missing and you had to give a description of your child, you're not going to tell your child, you're not going to tell the people who looking for your child and in a panic mode that your child is black when your child is white. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. You're going to give the description even down to what they even was wearing the last time you saw them. If the color of the shirt was red, you're not going to say, well, it's blue, but it's red. Come on, people. Come on, wake up. It says in Isaiah 14:1 that, the strangers will cleave to Jacob, which is the Israelites. So if for one, you say you believe in the Almighty, the father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and of the 12 tribes, that one's called the ones over there Jewish, that they are of that tribes, and they're not. A lot of these people making videos on YouTube claiming that they're Jews. But, when you look at and understand the truth behind this, from the origin, the demographic, and the curses that would place on people, then you'll know who are the true people. You are denying facts to people who following you, and you are living in an illusional state of mind, I must add. Get to the truth, because that's what is going to set you free. So I shared in this video that I'm not going to say the Almighty not going to come back on the 17th, because for one, and we must know, he said in Matthew's that, we know not the day or the time or the hour. And I'm going to cover that as well, because, deceptive, you're going by, saying a feeling, and you're going by what you say, others have seen. So everyone get on that bandwagon, and you're like, did I have it wrong, or do they have it right? But let's just be certain. Now, and I shared the testimony about one of the ones who've been on the forefront sharing this, which I did, was a part of, which something that the Almighty had revealed to her about the world changing in 7 days. And I was in the mix of that, and I saw the play out of what was said. But, this what she have came forth in, and something else she had came forth with about a date that someone had said about a rapture. It didn't happen in that time and didn't happen in this time. And the truth is that we know not.